My sound system is jacked up. Tuesday, October 6th. I can't believe I had Linux. I had two virtual machines trying to run at the same time. I wonder if that's possible. I don't think you can. But what I want to try to do is to install virtual. Well, I already installed virtual machine on Mint, but I couldn't. I can't get the. Oh, actually, I did get the shell shared folder, but I don't know how to really use Linux command line and like share files and move files. I don't know command line. I don't. I just don't. I recorded it on my iPad just because that was like good timing because I have like no music. But what's on the server? Same old. Same old, same old, same old, same old stuff. Let's hear like a good peaceful music. You see how there's that little black, like it looks like a line below my cursor. It's like a tracer. That's like the spirit watching over me. That's with me at all times, like in the external realms, in the ethereal world. And this machine got broken, so that's why it's not logging in. Even though I was able to log into just the BMDK because I saved it to login mode. So if I turn it off, power it down, and then I try to restore it, it's going to do, I want to restore it to demo hobby. Because I think that version was one of the versions, the only HFS Mac that works good. I just love this music, and I don't know who the artist is. I honestly don't know if it's who I think it is, without saying names. But in my heart of hearts, I think some of the tracks are definitely their tracks based on what I know what they're capable of. But I don't know. I'm sure it's a collab of sorts of many people, but I'm not sure. But this is for a special project, this series, and I got to hear it. Of course. We have it that way. It's nice to hear quality music. I'm not crazy about all the tracks actually, but I do like some of these nice ones. I don't know who this is. Another plan. There's a light over the ocean. There's a wind touching me. Another plan set in motion. If nothing go corrupt on me, then we have a fresh login if it restores correct. But just a minute ago it didn't restore correctly. Because what it'll do, it'll take snapshots even when you don't want it to. And snapshots take up a lot of gigs. restoring a snapshot. Now it's starting to do something. You see this background work? I don't want that to do that. I don't want that to do that. Because then it's going to try to say there's an error, and there's really no error. Because it was working fine. And then, because I've done this before. I've done this before. Meaning that it logged incorrectly. Now maybe it will do it. We might get a real login. You guys, this might be my first actual VirtualBox tutorial I've ever recorded. Okay guys, so this might be my first actual VirtualBox tutorial using let me show you what I'm using right this second before I even start to log in. What I used was a pre-made HFS virtual machine disk by organic developers, originally made by TextViewer.
Everything your trip needs for everyone you love.
And I saved it at the login stage. I made a snapshot of it so that when it would boot, it would go straight to the welcome screen, so you can bypass all the verbose booting, you know what I'm saying, like the initial start. So if this works correctly, then this is a good clean copy of the hobby, and I have a backup of it, and that is an archive that can be used over and over. It's a plan, right? All it was EMP remade. You know, ISO, Apple, you know, update image, you know, virtual disk image helper. Okay. It might crap out on us though. It might just die. I can't guarantee it, but if all goes well, in theory, it's supposed to work perfectly. And the fact that we're getting this far, that means it's working. So this is a clean installed EMDK. And it should take us through all of the windows. But when we get to a certain point, I'll be able to tell you if it's not working. Because it usually doesn't have tasks for this. Because I've installed Mojave more than 1 million times, really. And this section doesn't always come up. But because it is a pre-built EMDK, they might have built I don't know what is the correct terminology to describe the UI, maybe, the design of how Mac boots, the order of screens, you can script in, you can code out, you know, code everything. So now it doesn't want to do anything. Oh yeah, it's spinning. So it's trying to. It will do this when it knows I'm running Windows Pro, and when you're running Windows Pro and you have Hyper-V virtualization on Windows 10, it's a lot different than quality and the speed of VirtualBox. Why? I can't explain that. I'm going to turn the music off. This is one of my favorite songs, dedicated to the heart and souls of the hardcores. Okay, so this is meaning that this build was a build. Someone built this OS, and I more inclined to think that it is used to fish for your input output information. Because now it's having an error. Well, I could have typed in the information, and I can always go back and do that. But see, I have had problems. See, it's unmounting, it's doing all this. Let's turn it off. Requests to the user are disabled. I have problems because I have a snow leopard virtual machine that has my personal information registered to the actual machine. That's run by some server in the worldwide internet somewhere. Someone who's running the Snow server has my personal information on that snow leopard because they built that. Power off. Okay. No, 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 no. We don't want to create a differencing MK. See, and this has done this 3 times now. It's creating a differencing in the machine. See, it's doing it's doing its own saves. Like it's okay, basically like what I think it is, it's like when you turn a virtual disk image into a split into an appliance, and then you turn that appliance and split it into disk parts, which become then again virtual disk images, and then you create a virtual machine disk based on those parts. You put them together and make a machine disk. Not quite like virtual hard drive, which is it can be either fixed or allocated. Either or is not. Well, I won't go there right now because that gets a little bit complicated. I gotta get my IP address. I have it written down on top of like one of my cabinets. I mean, like on top of one of my actual pieces of like trinkets, like little, little I just like wrote on a piece of furniture because I'm just too tired of writing on paper. Maybe I shouldn't do US. Oh, I tried to do China or log into some weird language because I want to run a Mac in a totally different language and just see how it looks. But I don't know. Most of these machines are definitely, they did not invest in all the language translations for it. I know that for a fact. I mean, it offered Pinyin, Simplified, and Chinese, which is rare for anybody to offer all three. press ready. So basically, this whole thing can be exported into, well, it's already exported into an appliance, which is an OVA. And then you could just re-import it into your machine and start fresh if you want a new copy and reinstall it. Yeah, it's an old version and it's outdated and it's like 2 years old, 3 years old operating system, but it still works. It just do your basic stuff, what you need to do. And then I made another mahogany machine last night, but I had a weird thing happen. I don't smoke pot. I used to in high school, like I was a big old stoner, but I for many years stopped. And then I recently started again, and it's actually been good for me because I'm so used to like going like 400 miles an hour because of the way of my brain works that I need to slow down. And I'm enjoying smoking pot again. I think everybody should try it once in a while. I don't think it should be an everyday thing. Um, no, optional. No, I really should not have any problems. There's something. Oh, I had, I had, I have like three or four, two high Sierras, maybe three Mojaves that are just in the balance. Meaning that I created logins, I created passwords, I accepted it, boom, everything finished, go back, log in, type in password, doesn't work. Over and over and over and over again. Password is correct, blah, 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 and I don't understand. This is weird why it's starting up in. Now it's acting funky. I might have just fucked up everything. So I don't know if you noticed the stages. There's been 4 different stages of creating different hard disks. First, it creates it in a little state. Then it takes it in a long state. And then it does it in a super short state and then a super long state. And meanwhile, it's making these mini snapshots, but it's either creating fatal errors or good rebuilds to fix errors. So I'm not quite sure yet because when it, because that's how my Snow Leopard login is on one of my machines that got all my personal information. It tries to ask for your port information and your network stuff. So I find that weird. I'm really enjoying learning Dreamweaver. And if only I could learn the controls faster in AutoCAD. I actually got an A in AutoCAD in college at my UCLA. It was my first class at UCLA, AutoCAD, and it was like an extended, accelerated course, summer course for AutoCAD when it first came out. And everybody in that class, I was the only girl, I was the youngest person there, and everybody was like at least 30 years older than me, and they're all males. And I was like, well, why am I in this class? But I ended up getting A, and I did really well, and I made projects, and it was a great learning experience. But AutoCAD, learned XYZ, it was just really neat being able to draw wireframes in 3D. So I kind of took a little bit of architecture, not much. Kind of wasn't sure. See how long now it's taking to restore the virtual machine? Now, if this does work correctly, then it should restore it to a login that I already actually logged in and created. But what many times happens with bad VMDKs that you download from TextProbe, TextViewer, TechBland, Tech Not, all these tech wiki page, Wikigain, OnePress, WordPress page install websites, VMDKs are not always clean. A lot of them have corrupt containers with corrupted code to extrapolate your native data, and it's not very good. that they do that, and if they have their reasons, but if you are in this field, you can't be so worried about security if you're doing research and beta testing. You have to be pretty transparent. So as I have my passwords, I've been hacked. I'm constantly being hacked on a daily basis. So I'm used to it. It's not even, I don't even call it hacked. It's just, I mean, it's like GitHub. You have to be, to do anything like in a team way and something that it's not completely yours, it has to be open source and you have to be free to share. You can't like hold on to something like it's yours. It's made to give, to use, and spread and keep sharing the love, etc. See, now it's taking 21 minutes to restore the machine because it's actually going to probably build it to its correct working state where it was working perfectly. And if that's the case, then I might won't have that type of login where it's asking me for my network digits. Now, sometimes that can also occur depending on the type of virtual adapter. If you're using the net adapter or bridged adapter or virtual Ethernet adapter, based on the type of server, and I don't know about Windows servers and Microsoft servers and all that. Anything server end, my brain just goes does not comprehend. So basically it's almost like it's either creating like a very large VMDK or because the amount of time that it's taking to restore this and I'm watching this on the left, the amount of time that it took to restore that and what it was building on the left was like now it's halfway built. Before it was a quarter, and now it's half. So now we're like in the third or fourth startup with where it gets to a certain point and then it crashes and then it builds some more. So being part of the beta, being a crash test dummy is actually fun because you get to learn. You learn so much through like hoops you have to jump through and errors and things that you don't necessarily understand per se. Well, now the USB is corrupt. Okay, here we go. Come back. And then I have this like my keystrokes are tracked like in all my personal shit. So that's why I use aliases for everything because all my personal identity is already being like completely compromised. I wish I spoke like another language fluently besides Spanish. I really do. Okay, so it is going to ask for my. Okay, so I just type 192. Now, where would I see it? Are you having sound problems? Well, I need to see my digits. Okay. I need to see open network. Wi-Fi settings. Power properties. Okay. Oh, what I wanted to see is if in this network, if it's connected to the bridge adapter or the NAT, or if it's connected to the serial port is what I need to find out. But because we're in a certain part, because we're running the network settings right now, if you notice, the settings are grayed out. We can't see those settings at the moment. And if you notice that, see how it only lets you select the Ethernet. Now it's working. You see it build? You see it build that? I didn't have to enter anything because it built that virtual hard disk in the background. even though it's going to say an error, it's still building. So it could be building like a computer, a new computer, just based on the pieces of information from my PC that it's getting each time that it's building a differencing hard disk. I don't know if you are following that or have noticed that. You see that? It connected to the network without me having to type in anything without the DNS. But it's not going any further. But we're going to get an error or we're going to get something different. Connected successfully, really. I wonder why that is because I didn't even try to open you up. Now, do you see that? It went to black screen. It's generating a report, but it's generating a report. But see how the date changed. But if you notice when it was making those build saves, it was showing the correct date and time now. Which I find that is really interesting. One of these views will be, you see, a connection delegate is implemented in both the system library private framework embedded install version, and the system library framework personalization framework. Green screen, killing all processes, couldn't load the CAX Apple driver, request to user, disable all requests, unmount, initiate a Mojave on text viewer. And then it goes back to that. But it's still doing work in the background, you guys, because if you look, I want you to see the network settings. Okay, it's connected correctly, how it normally should be. This is just the default. And the serial port is not even on. I find that interesting. System is at 4096. Processor is at 4. Accelerator. General. Okay. Power off. Okay. Um, hmm. Interesting, interesting. And I made the mistake of one thing you should always do when you have your virtual machines at a certain point and they're working okay, you should save the VM folder somewhere else. So if you mess up something and you can't reattach the disk image or the virtual hard drive or the virtual machine disk because it's attached to another UUID and it can't, the machine just won't work, you can always just re-import that VM folder of the working version. So I'm streaming to different. Now I got two restreams, like my other computer is just on blank screen streaming to one set of channels, and now I got streaming to 8. Anytime I'm streaming live, now I can stream to 8 channels as opposed to 4. So that's just something that I'm working on to try to just be, since I'm on the computer almost all day, every day, besides when I have to take walks and breaks and do house stuff. I mean, basically, I'm on online 24/7, so I might as well just stream it because you never know what kind of information might be valuable from somebody that needs it, or you might need it from somebody, or vice versa, etc. It says that it's offline, but it can't be because, oh my god, I definitely need to stop recording. I have no space. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I gotta go to that desktop. I'm trying to answer it. I tried to answer it. What is this? What it?
sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you successfully report an error, please check the number and
Okay, all right. We're back. We're all good. We're back. We're good. We made it to the login screen of Catalina. So get ready. This is exciting. I just walked away while it was booting because I couldn't take it. It was just taking forever. So what I'm going to do real quick is just go over what I used, what I attached in the settings. So here, if we go here, oops, we'll just move this over here a little bit. We're gonna go like there. So in the settings, I used the Mac OS Catalina Virtual Disk and the official 10.15 3.0 ISO, and I know where that's at. I know that that's good, and it's on drive. I believe it's on drive X, and this is on drive C desktop. So let me make a copy of that in the background. So if I need to recreate this again, then I know it's going to work. So this is on desktop Catalina, Mac OS Catalina Virtual Disk Image. So I'm just going to make a copy real quick onto the E drive. New folder. I'm just talking out loud while I'm doing this. So this is going to be demo Catalina works. And I'm going to change the icon so it pops out. And here I actually have it saved. The same ISO that I'm talking about. That's why I do these recordings. Here it is right here called Demo Catalina Works. There's the virtual disk image and there's the ISO. Catalina. But whether it doesn't log in really. It's called Mac OS Catalina Virtual Disk. It just gets to the login screen and then it breaks down because it's not the right ISO. Is, if I click on it. Because this VMDK is for desktop Catalina. Something else. Mac OS, yep. So I'm going to copy that real quick. So if I can just because otherwise Catalina does found a disk. 5 minutes, see? No bad. See? No good. Bad. No good. So that just shows you. But how I erased it could have been a key factor. It's supposed to be APFS, not OS Extended. But I ran. Oh God, I forgot how I did Big Sur. I gotta look at those goddamn Big Sur videos. That's what we gotta find out, how I installed that. Okay, all right, we're back. We're all good. We're back. We're good. We made it to the login screen of Catalina. So get ready. This is exciting. Okay, so now I need to look in here, cancel. I need to put that back over there. I need to be here and see. See, now this is the demo version of the Working Mojave login. The over that I saved, that should be working just fine. I might just install that, but I want to see this. Virtual disk. That's only 6 gigs. No, that's not good. Confuse screen records. Okay. Well, how about this? Let's just listen to some music real quick. And my only Snow Leopard that has working music. And there's no login because I forgot the goddamn password and I can't reset it. But somehow I restored the goddamn virtual machine out of the dark, and it works, and it has audio. And how does it? How come none of the newer, like this is like 10 years old operating system, I can get sound, but none of the new ones I can't. And this is the one that's made by Snow Leopard Hazard. Hello? Hello?
Dayquil Severe Honey, the soothing honeylicious coffee.
Whatever. So basically, it used to get an error where it had this voodoo thing, right? But it got past the voodoo thing and it relearned virtually like my audio drivers, so I would get sound. But this is the only one that has sound. None of the other ones have sound. Like, watch. And I can prove it. First way I can prove it is just I need to go check real quick the driver in system preference. And I have Xcode, but I can't do shit with Xcode 3.2. You can't do nothing with 3.2. My biggest, this is like the biggest, this is like the best running virtual machine I have, Snow Leopard, right? With has a very has it's for anybody that wants to learn computers because it doesn't have all like your fancy like pants software. It has software for people that want to learn how to build software, make software, create software, write software, build hardware, learn makes hardware. It's for those kinds of types of people. So if you look right here, there is built-in output. If you look right here, and I have no clue where the drivers are. I have no idea. All I know is that this damn radio works. And I love it. So I can hear my Aditan. And it won't, I can't get it. Have I exported this over? I think I've exported this over like at least 5 times, but never with the audio working. Like it would never re-import with the audio working. Watch.
We all want more of what we love for free, and Starbucks Rewards makes it easy to enjoy
How
more
is
of your
that
favorites.
possible?
Earn
How
rewards
is
when you pay with credit, debit,
Mac
cash,
Snow
or earn
Leopard
even faster by using your
running
Starbucks
audio
card right in the app.
on iTunes?
Sign up, collect stars on almost every order, then redeem
Like,
those
so
star
I'm
stars
wondering
for a
if
free
I could
favorite.
like
Plus,
load
enjoy a
my
free birthday treat
personal.
and much more.
No, because
It's
I
the
can't
Starbucks you
do
love,
anything
now with easier
admin,
rewards.
even though I'm
Download
an
the app to join
admin,
today at
because I
participating
have no
stores. Restrictions apply.
password.
See
I can't
starbucks.com/rewards
change
for
it.
details.
I can't change it because I can't get into the root bash in sudo bash. I can't get into the sudo bash terminal and change the admin root password. I can make a new keychain and I won't do shit. I can't reset it by the install disk because it's not the Snow Leopard install. But what I can do is change this. I can change this. Watch this. See what it says about this Mac? I don't like that. I think that's evil. I don't know who that person is, but I respect them for the fact that they made it available for people like myself that want to learn Mac for free, that doesn't want to pay thousands of dollars for the software. So I don't like that. But there's a program in here, and that's at the highest level sound, I believe, output. Maybe not. Let's see. Let's see how high it gets. And now this is coming out of my Harman Kardon speakers. Now it's at maximum output. Now watch this. I'm going to modify about this Mac. Now, everything you see in this OS 86 tools is for people that want to build computers, build Macs, Unix, Linux, I don't know, those types of operating systems. You can modify about this Mac, you can repair permissions, set extensions, clear application cache, update pre-bindings, the crons, clear the system application cache. I can run selected tests, I can back up extensions. I want to save my extensions to external drive if I can. If it'll mount. Oh, it won't because it's 3.0. That's right, this won't. This is a 3.0. I have to go find a 2.0 USB real quick. Hang tight. I just attached something to my USB device. Now it's going to recognize that Kingston. Remember this song? Why are we listening to this cheesy electro station? Because I like it. Now I want to see what's on here. enough to be able to save my extensions, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 3.5 gigs. I think that's enough for extensions, I think. Okay, so we want to save it on entitled, new folder, that, HD. Oh, great, I can't do it because I don't know the fucking password. Fuck myself. Hint is B. And I don't know what the I am. Hint is B. Setting for Vita.
I'm Mary Oliver. I live in Ankeny, Iowa. I've paid into Social Security with every paycheck. We depend on it. So it's absolutely frightening when Senator Ernst talks about gutting Social Security behind closed doors.
I have talked about privatizing Social Security.
Joni Ernst looks out for Wall Street. She would put our retirement at risk. I am extremely disappointed in Joni Ernst. She's just not for us. Teresa Greenfield is tough enough to stand up for people like me. She would not back down.
I'm Teresa Greenfield. Social Security is something we've all earned after a lifetime of hard work. So when I see Washington politicians take millions from Wall Street and then threaten to privatize and cut Social Security, I say no way. I'll be fighting to sustain Social Security for generations to come. I'm Teresa Greenfield, running for Senate, and I approved this message, paid for by Teresa Greenfield for Iowa.
Average weight loss was 15.4 pounds and 9.8 inches. Call to cancel within first 14 days. Discount with auto delivery. Food charged and shipped every 4 weeks. Call or see website for details.
Do you want to lose 18 pounds fast and improve your health? Now you can lose up to 18 pounds in your first 2 months with Nutrisystem. You'll see results in your first week. Get delicious meals delivered safely to your door. All delivered for free. Just go to Nutrisystem.com right now. Buy 1 month and get 1 month of food free. There's even a money-back guarantee. Millions of people have lost weight with Nutrisystem, and you can too. Lose up to 18 pounds in your first 2 months. Go to Nutrisystem.com now.
Hi, it's Jamie, Progressive's Employee of the Month, 2 months in a row. Leave a message at the... Hi, Jamie. It's me, Jamie. I just had a new idea for our song about the Name Your Price tool. So when it's like, tell us what you want to pay, hey, 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 and the trombone goes, blah, 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 and you say, we'll help you find coverage options to fit your budget. Then we just all do finger snaps while the choir goes, savings coming at ya, savings coming at ya. Yes? No? Maybe? Anyway, see your practice tonight. I got new lyrics for the rap break.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
how you can change, and this music is really gay. I'm just happy to have music. I gotta figure out how to get a fucking password on here. Fuck.
I know it's been a while, but I'm always glad you came. And I know when the feeling comes, that the love is just the same. It works like a miracle and covers up the pain. It's taking me over. I know it's been a while, but I'm always glad you came. And I know when the feeling comes, that the love is just the same. It works like a miracle and covers up the pain. It's taking me over. It's taking me over. You came, and I know when the feeling comes, that the love is just the same. It works like a miracle and covers up the pain. It's taking me over. I know there are certain times when no one is to blame. 'Cause girl, when it comes to you, I never practice much restraint. Just like sunshine and it dries up off the rain. You're taking me over.
Oh, you motherfucking bitch. Not a fucking bit. God damn it. Oh god, what do I fucking do now? No. I need to escape. Okay, so we have that. Hi. Let's try this again.
Now before you switch it on, I want you to hold down the Command and S key together and then press the power on key. This will take your Mac into single user mode. Keep holding down the Command and S key until you see a black screen with white text. Now let's get rid of the text lines on the screen by writing clear screen command. The rectangle on top left corner of the screen is command prompt, where you will write the first step of a procedure, which is fsck space -fy. This stands for file system check. It checks the consistency of your file system. As you can see, the file checking is in procedure. Well, it's taking its sweet time.
Oh my god, you are a motherfucker.
After the file system check is completed, you need to type mount space -uw space /. This mounts the root file system and the computer to change the status of any already mounted file system and make sure it is read and write. Going to the next step, write launch ctl space load space / capital S system / capital L library / capital L launch capital D daemons. And then write /com.apple.capital D directory capital S services .pl.
To switch users in Terminal, first open up Terminal. And then to switch user, you need to type in the following string of text.